first came to BMI The Park in Nottingham, that would be almost 7 years ago, after I'd had a secondary breast cancer diagnosis. I suppose it was all very overwhelming. From the minute I walked through the door, and for the whole of the 7 years, they really do feel like a second family to me. My professor is Professor Chan, my oncologist, and his secretary Jill. I mean, they're like a good example of they've always been with me through the journey. They're absolutely fabulous. I don't have to think about anything at all. Jill takes care of everything behind the scenes. And then my nursing team has pretty much stayed fairly stable. Pretty much the same team, which probably says something about that they're so passionate about what they do and they care about what they do. You haven't got, I mean, I've been in NHS as well, and there's a lot of changeover as staff. But here I've always had the same consistency, so they know me as a person. And every single, you can tell just by how they deal with other patients that they've got that same relationship with them. I had my intense chemotherapy here, and again the treatment just from day one. Again, I've always been very, very positive. Even I did respond quite badly to it, and I was quite poorly. But again, they understood. They taught me sort of things to look out for, all the things you'd expect of nursing staff. But again, it was when I was feeling very, very positive, they backed me every step of the way. And again, I just got that feeling, everything they said or did or didn't do was totally backing my belief in living, rather than I've got a secondary diagnosis of cancer and that's the end and it's going to be living towards a death. It was just like none of that ever came into it. It's just like they're there to support me to get on with the rest of my life. My mental side's catered for as well as for the physical side of them looking after me. And I've had 6-7 years experience of that on a regular basis every 3 weeks. So when I come in, I know it's not just a one-off good day. That has consistently been the same throughout my treatment. And I would highly recommend the BMI in Nottingham to any friends, family. And the cost of private healthcare, it just can't be underestimated. You know, for the price of this, a small price for what we get here is amazing, and it's just helped me extend my life. I think that's helped my positive attitude, because it's a positive environment that I'm coming into. And it's the little things, I think, like I do a lot of fundraising and charity work, and the guys in the unit, when I'm there, they'll support me by paying money to certain things, helping the other patients as well, contribute as well. And it's just that feel-good factor. It's sort of your mental health as well as your physical health. So there's lots and lots of like specific examples of where people have just that touch on the shoulder sometimes, you know, and I've been really down. And that's the same from everybody. Even the catering staff have been a bit like that. They know when to back off and when you want to have the conversation. So there's lots and lots, and I'd say every visit there's always 1 or 2 of those occasions when somebody's remembered something that you were going to do in the previous few weeks, and they've actually remembered and asked you about it. And so it's not one massive thing, it's just those little things that build up and you get that relationship. But often it is just, sometimes it's just the look. You know that they really care about you and that they're going to see you again in a few weeks, and to look after yourself. You can tell that they're genuine about what they do, by the way they act, their body language, and just by the things that they say, or sometimes the things that they don't say. The building is great here. It's very relaxed, but the people are the thing that make it. From the reception staff, the catering staff, the cleaning staff, the nursing staff, all the specialists that we've got here. We've got all the top specialists working here. Knowing that I'm coming in to see them each week just takes the weight of the world off my shoulders, basically, and it's something I don't worry about, because I do worry about hospitals. I'm not keen, but coming in here is just a different experience. So thanks to all those guys, you gems, all of you.